gotta get hot before you can go get cold.
Everything's frozen. There we go. Hi, Todd. Hi, buddy. Is it cold? Don't fall. Here. Hi, Murphy. Hi, Murph. Heidi. Come on, guys. Come on. Meet us over here. Murphy. But I don't know how good a frozen egg's gonna taste on such a frozen day.
Oh, Murphy, ready? Come on. Let's go get the egg. Come on. It's right there. He can see it. So, okay. He's got his egg. Okay.
Oh my goodness, it was a cold one this morning, and it wasn't even as cold as yesterday. So we officially have hit winter in Illinois. We honestly can't complain because the last month has been very mild. Not a lot of snow. I mean, the kids always want snow around Christmas, but we didn't get any. And now we have as much snow as we want, and we have the cold. So yesterday, I think the wind chill, as the coldest that I saw was -39 wind chill. The actual temperature, I don't even know what it was, but it certainly felt frigid, and today feels just as frigid. So right now, actual temperature is -14, but it's cold out there. My toes were cold within a few minutes today. So anyway, it makes it interesting. It makes it cold to do chores. You know, the animals don't just, hibernate. We don't, and go hide. Everybody needs to be taken care of. This is what happens when you're outside and it's negative, whatever. Not only were my eyelashes stuck together, I got makeup all over my face. I just got the camera to defrost. It didn't want to turn on. It was all fogged up. Besides taking care of the critters, it's usually pretty relaxed in the winter. It's kind of our opportunity to just spend some time inside, maybe a little too much time inside. I think we need to go to the YMCA or something today to exercise and get out of the house, because this weekend it was just, the roads were a mess. There were a lot of warnings, a lot of wind chill warnings, a lot of drifting snow warnings on the back roads. So winter in our house becomes a bit of just a hot mess. And you can only see me, but what I'm looking at is just the plethora of coats and gloves and hats and face masks. Because, okay, so what we have in this farmhouse, in this old farmhouse, which we love and appreciate, is an unheated back entryway. It's the door that we use all the time, but it's our back door. As you enter in, there's an unheated, not temperature control entry point, which is great in 3 months out of the year because we can put all of our dirty shoes, all of our coats, all our stuff hangs out there. During the winter, it always gets really tricky because nobody wants to put on cold boots. Nobody wants to put on cold coats and hats and all of that. So this is what happens. Stuff just continues to stay in the house, and it gets me every year. I know somebody can relate with me on this. the stuff, I know my sister-in-law at least can relate, you know, shout out to Mary. She understands my pain. But like I put down towels over here and all the boots get loaded over here and I just have to get over it and deal with it. And then if people come over, then I hide it all and because I've tried different things. I've tried hanging like a coat rack behind me to try to keep it organized and out of the way, but it like blocks my view. I try moving it all downstairs every day and that's just ridiculous because the kids go down there and it just turns into a hot mess down there instead of a hot mess up here. So anyway, this, winter gear is kind of my nemesis this time of year, but it's okay. It'll be okay. I'm fine. It's a mess, but it is what it is. And I was just looking at my calendar today, we're already halfway through January, so in a blink, it'll be done, and we'll be back to sunshine and springtime, and out in the garden sweating, and there won't be stuff in my dining room, so it's okay. In a blink, it'll be done. But for now, I'm always looking for ways to deal with the mess. So on top of the weather, we have had sickness going through our household. I know that we are not the only one. In fact, I feel like everybody that I know is dealing with some kind of sickness, either a cold or fevers or stomach flu, coughing. In our house, it's coughing right now. And everybody's on the mend. It's okay, but you go through that with the little kids. They're sitting in there. I got Jesse and Tabitha both coughing. They go through that phase of like, ooh, is this gonna be serious? So we do all the things, the elderberry syrup, the silver, vitamin C, vitamin D, all the natural things. So anyway, we've been dealing with all the things. It's just typical winter here on a daily basis in the winter. Life is pretty simple and basic. We get up, have coffee, hang out for a little bit, have some quiet time, get up, take care of chores, come in, get school done with the kids. On days like today, we can go spend some time at the YMCA. Usually when the weather's nice, we love going hiking or doing things on the farm, projects outside, but today it's just not fun to do that. It's not worth being outside and being painfully cold. So probably go get some exercise. I need to make lunch. I need to make dinner. I need to probably bake some fresh bread and to come up with a game plan for dinner. During January each year, this is why a lot of recipes don't come out in January from us. We do kind of like, basic eating cleanse type of thing. And so we're usually eating very simply, very clean, not all those glorious desserts and all of that. So yeah, just coming up with some healthy recipes and getting back on track after all the fun and treats and snacking, all the goodness of December. So anyway, that's the agenda today, is just to do life, to hang out. Josh is off work today, so he's home, and I'm stalling. Can you tell that I'm stalling? I'm still defrosting from being outside. I want to hold my coffee. All right, let's get started on the day. Let's get some school done. Julianne has, I think, like 8 sourdough starters to get packaged and sent out in the mail. Everybody loves, everybody's jumping on the sourdough bandwagon, as they should. It's a beautiful art, and it's an awesome, healthy way to enjoy delicious, amazing homemade bread. We have videos on that. If you are starting off your January and you're wanting to make, food from scratch at home, make sure you check out our cookbooks. We've got all that stuff available. We'll link that all below, but it's a perfect time to kind of get on the bandwagon of like, hey, let's start this year right, make food from scratch. You're gonna wanna check it out. So, all right, let's get started on the day. Why do you guys like cooking in the smallest pan possible?
Because then I don't have to clean off the big pans.
But it's the smallest pan.
It's cute.
All the kids want the tiny little pan. What'd you get?
Giant icicle.
Let me see. Hold it straight up. Is that on Grandma's house?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your school done already?
Yeah.
What time was it when you got your school done?
7 something.
What's your normal routine in the morning?
Get up at like 6 o'clock, sometimes 7.
What do you do first, though, usually?
School. Oh yeah, school.
School first, then?
Then I'll stretch, and then I'll go out to give Phoebe sweet mix. If the cats don't have food or water, I'll give them it.
Because you tend to do your school by candlelight in the morning and you're done before the sun comes up, then you have the rest of the day to do all these other fun things like puzzles. Okay, so everybody's done with school, I think. I don't think I've seen Elise emerge, but I've got Maria on the ground doing the puzzle with Tabitha, William's practicing the drums, Jules is getting her starters out. I think we had 7 or 8 or 9, something like that, starters going out today between local pickup and shipping all over the country. Julianne has a really cool story behind her sourdough starter. I'm not gonna get in that today, but make sure you follow along and we'll talk about that in an upcoming video. But she gets that starter out to people all over the country so you can make your own sourdough starter, your own sourdough bread at home. So that's really cool. We can link that below. But anyway, we got to get these orders out today. I think I'm gonna make something simple for lunch like smoothies to get lots of good fruits and veggies and all these people that are still getting healthy and recovering. So get smoothies on the table for lunch and then maybe some hot soup as well. Hot veggie soup sounds good. I think we'll go get some exercise at the Y. But yeah, we got to get these orders packed up and out to the post office on our way to go exercise. So let's get it all put together.
So this here, that's kind of part of how I package my sourdough starter, right? This here is an old iPass
That we have to take
that we have to take back. It throws me off guard, so I try not to send you guys the iPass. You want the sourdough starter, not the iPass.
Put it back away so we know where, because I know the iPass goes over there until we go to the toll center. Turn that around at you, mister.
It's cold out today.
I know. You are in the warm, cozy car. All right, we're loaded up and we're gonna go to the Y and see how long we can make it without everybody coughing and getting us kicked out.
It's bright.
William, you are nuts, bud. Okay, so we're back home from the YMCA. It was short and sweet because we had to come back and help Josh's mom, grandma, take care of something. So we came back, we did a second round for the chickens, me and Marie did, because their water's freezing, even with the heaters, it's freezing. So now it's time for dinner. We're gonna throw together veggie fried rice. This is the beginning. Tell us about our veggie fried rice.
It's got veggies
You're not,
and rice.
You're not even in it.
It has veggies and rice in it. So, yeah. Sorry, I just came in the middle of Amy cooking dinner. I was on the phone with Purpose Driven Homestead,
Okay.
Mr. Patrick.
How are they doing?
They're doing great.
So we're throwing this together. We like to scramble up some eggs, do pineapple, peas, and carrots along with rice and mix it all up. Teriyaki, liquid aminos, and it's just so yummy, so easy. You can put in whatever veggies you want. If you have cabbage, if you have onions.
Do we have a video on it?
Yeah, we have a video on it. But anyway, we're throwing together dinner quick, then poof, then there'll be time to clean, do quick cleans. My kids quick cleans back there at the end of another day. They always start slow and then end fast. So let's get dinner made.